Yeah, I saw that a few times as well. Okay, I think we're good. Welcome back, everyone. Boop. Welcome back to Final Fantasy 14. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are y'all ready to join the Scions? For those who weren't here with us last time, we are a man in demands, and the Scions realize that we have a gift that might be useful for maintaining peace throughout the realm. We have the ability to see into people's memories and to understand languages unknown to us. Very exciting, very fun. We have a power to connect people. What better power to bring peace to Eorzea? So let's beat up all those guys who don't want peace in Eorzea. You know what I mean? Let's go beat them up. Let's do this. Oh, this is my house. I might be a rich new game pluser. Don't worry about it. Okay. I don't remember exactly where I have to go to get to the Waking Saiyans. But let's just go ahead and do New Game Plus. Personal house? I have two. I do have a personal house and I have an FC house, my FC house. Okay. Yeah. Luckily I got it before it got too crazy. Okay, I have to go here. If I was stuck in Golden Saucer, how would I leave? Return. Use return. Return is free. Every so often. There's a timer on return being free, but I put on a personal house to quit. It was a medium. Houses are much harder to get now than I think they were when I got my house. When we got our free company house in that spot, you could just walk up and press it, and now you have now it's yours, right? It's like, oh, I have the money for this. So you just bought it. But then a lot more people started playing, and it's a lottery now. Yeah. I am. I got a house before the housing market was terrible. You hate the lotteries? I know quite a few people who are like, oh, I'll bet on a house and it'll only be me and this one other person, and then they get it. Or I'll bet on a house and then 500 other people will bet on the house. But you got one with lottery? Let's go. Crystal wasn't as popular at the time as well. True. Now it's congested a lot. Although I think recently some of the worlds changed to preferred, which is very nice. Had like 200 people, right? I'm very satisfied with my plots, luckily. We don't have a house because we don't work. No, I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you, you don't have a house because 500 other people also want that house. And I'm sorry about that. That's unfortunate for you. Hi, Throne. Welcome in. So I was like, nope, hard pass. You could have put in your bet anyway, but yeah, I'm sure it went to someone who really liked it. My homes are in the Goblet. I think I had a house in Lavender Beds on a different character, but like I said, I used to play like 3 different characters, and then I realized that was a lot of work. So then I got rid of them. Now I only play one character. Can you sell your home? No. Once it is yours, it is yours. You can sell a free company house, kind of, because you can like win the FC house and then promote someone else to being like in charge of the FC, and then now they own the FC house. Nothing else? Oh, Jamie. I mean, just because they're not into decorating doesn't mean they don't appreciate it. Okay, shall we join the Scions? Hi, Avocado, welcome in. We Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Did I come across anything new I missed the first time? I didn't realize that Y'shtola just straight up said she's from Charleon. That's called an Ascian. Falls Balls. There's like a bunch of like name drop things that have been happening They also do like a foreshadowing moment for Y'shtola that I can't mention or else it'll spoil things for people in chat who haven't seen the story yet. But she said something and did something that foreshadows what happens later to her. So it's been interesting. I like decorating houses. Oh, Jamie. But you got one. I mean, well, you got one eventually. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it is that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Vivi. I will go whether the wild rose blooms. Yours is no small endeavor, the dangers are great. Nothing. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Voice cutscene?
I take it you will help us.
Yes. Thanks. I will.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
Of course, Urukau. Enjoy your lurk.
But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard.
Oh?
The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom, both old
Thank you,
and
Cody.
new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them.
And then what happened?
Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Papa Limo.
No, stop.
The two are charged with surveying the Twelves Wood.
No. No. I want to stop the auto advance.
Hello
There. Okay, I want to stop the auto advance.
Welcome.
Thank you. So she said, in Sharlayan, I wish I could make this font bigger. Does anyone know how to do that? Otherwise, I'm like, eh. Noblemen, the Reborn is from the men country, and they chose to remain here. Those noblemen and women were called the Archons. Ah, so when Bahamut popped out of his moon, when Bahamut came out of his egg, and started posing real cool on us and cast Mega Flare, a lot of people in Sharlayan, which was one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, left for their quote-unquote motherland. But those who remained from Sharlayan were called the Archons, and that's who is here with us now. Okay. Air settings and go to log. Okay, good. I should do that. I can make the cog as well. Okay, I can't hit it right now, but I will when the cutscene is over. Thank you.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team.
He's so baby-faced.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
Drop the skincare routine in chat.
Expecting
you.
Last but not least is
Urianger,
Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Okay.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Here we go again.
The words of a dear friend.
Dawn might banish even the
I'm
darkest
glad
night.
of our
Am I the
meeting.
Dawn? Why didn't Minfilia look at him like that?
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose.
That would be fun, Madam Mines.
We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Ah, that's why y'all call yourselves the Dawn.
Along with the Archons,
Ah.
those blessed with the
They
Echo
call
play a
themselves
pivotal
the
role in our
Dawn.
endeavor to forge a brighter
Because
tomorrow
they
for
want
the
to
realm.
banish the darkest night. Makes sense.
Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that
Tataru?
everything runs smoothly.
That's not ever how I've said it. Tataru's how I say it. Tataru.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
He's so cute.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Going from her to showing me
Urianger, have the documents
barely
arrived
able to
from the
look over the
students of
desk is a
Valdesian?
little bit comical.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
There's so much like space around me that it should zoom in on me a little bit maybe.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing
More
from
missing
the
people.
shantytown outside the city.
That was connected to the Sahagin
At a
trying
glance,
to resurrect
one would
Leviathan
assume the
before.
involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Mm-hmm. Sounds
Aye,
familiar.
The evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
Ifrit.
If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks.
Okay.
If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you
I'm a man
speak
of
with
few
Thancred.
words.
He is well versed in the
Men in
affairs
demand
of
need to
Ul'dah.
choose their words carefully. Are we gonna hang out with Thancred?
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
He looks so young. It's just... He has a beard in some of the later games. It's so weird seeing, like, young Thancred. Hi. I did not play this on release, Sex Angel. I played this right before Stormblood came out. Stormblood is the third expansion out of, I guess, now 6? So I started playing the game halfway through its, I guess, life cycle so far. Working short video. I'm excited, Mattermind, but I will not hold you to it. But I hope it goes well. Hi, Thancred. You're a cool guy. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which are believed to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all shipments. Yes, thank you, Hoops, for the reminder. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit, and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okie doke. Log settings. Chat transparency. Oh, font size. Hey, yo? I'm kind of scared. That didn't change at all! Would only change, like... Oh, wait. That's just chat prompt. That's different. That's different. That's different. That's different. Ah, I can't get to it. Okay. That's different. That's different. Chat bubble settings. Heh? Wait, that's cute! I heard they implemented this, but I never understood what it meant. Yeah, let's do it. That's cute. Oh, log details. Sorry. I'm getting distracted. Font size. Oh, you have to change it for every single one? I feel like 20 is good. I don't have a log 4, but sure. It's too big. That's too much. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's fine. That felt really large for a second, though. Why are these things themselves so small, though? It's okay. It's fine. Okay. Let's go to Camp Drybone. When I first started playing this game, before I would do any quests, I would run around and I'd get all the teleports I possibly could just by running there, so that whenever I had to teleport for a story mission later, I could just teleport instantly. I probably never touched them. Yeah, never. Wait, the teleports? No, I touched all of them. Me and Genshin? Yeah. Like, I know that I'm running past a story thing, but this is important. Hi, Isambard. Hi, I'm Isambard. Here to... Wait, didn't I give him country accents? Here to search for the missing folk, I'll take it. I'm at the settings? Yeah, I've never touched those settings. Affiliate sent word that an adventurer fitting your description will be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Malja. Seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look for me for leadership. You have my word, I'll do all I can to help the victims safely returned. Cool. I remember this in the original Reborn being very, very long. This series of quests was crazy long. Let's see how long it is now. Let's get right to it then. Memphilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well investigating first. Much harm has been levied against these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but the light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers of the Church of Saint Adama Landam. I would never disrespect another person's religion. The Church of Saint Adama Landama? I mean, you're just asking me to laugh at you. Okay. The Church of Saint Adama Landama. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. Well, if willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area. So they're preying upon people who are praying for their lost loved ones. That's very rude of them, isn't it? Adama Landama. He's a little funny. He's a little funny. Oh, did I go in a circle? Immersion. Wow. Is this plant taller than me? Oh! Why is it called a ripe corpse? I get it, but that makes it sound kind of delicious. Okay, what's up? It's a fresh corpse. Oh. They were just trying to grieve their lost loved ones. It's okay, I got y'all. Hey, Regnal! You missed this game? Just what I wanted for dinner, a fresh corpse. Ripe corpse isn't saying, that's what I'm saying! Right for the taken, maybe? Oh, it's raining. I have my umbrella. It's good to see you returned. Okay. Were we able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yes. With the bodies given back to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what are the Amalja? You see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence. Okay, rude. Rude. Much less take their quarry unawares. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. The umbrella's killing me. You like it? Is that an account in game? Is that an accessory in game? Yes. So there were a Malja remaining after all. I feared as much. The pot and the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there's more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Malja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total's too great. And the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. Asian plots? Void sense, perhaps? It was expensive. This? This was? I think my retainer brought this back for me. I remember getting this very easily, but I don't remember exactly. I don't remember how I got it. It's been years. I think when they first added umbrellas, this is one of the early ones. And I think I just happened to get it. I don't remember how though. I think I had 2 at one point. It's very cute though. It reminds me of Totoro, that's why. It's a Criterion dungeon thing. Ah, it's a drop from the coffers. Interesting. Yeah, I don't... It must have been a while since I got it. Someone wanted 2 million gil for it? That's crazy. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day. And even if it were one among them, how would he best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? It's the lily pad, yeah. And I'm so tiny, so... It's just enough. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It might be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There's a merchant by the name of Ungus, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A, rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's out the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. The rain is coming down. It's going crazy. Oh, no! Not this guy! I kind of embarrassed him earlier. Does we have to talk to that guy? Do I have to? Hey, do I have to? I kinda made him look like a fool. He's not gonna want to talk to me. Okay, what's up? Can I jump on this to be taller than him? What's up? Not this guy, yeah. Pretty sure that umbrella is just the stock room for the potato. Oh, I have to burp. That wasn't a good one, but I tried my best. Well, God's be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in old, what in the 7 hells do you want with me now? Can you talk to me, please? Dear friends. Whoa! That was much deeper than I thought it would be. That was kind of crazy. Missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folks around here as war as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass by wind nearby. Pass wind. Played them off for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. Wait, so you? You played them for fools? If anything, they're even more timid than before with all the disappearances. You can talk to him yourself if you don't believe me. Wait, no! Sir? That's weird. That's all you have to say? Yeah. Yeah, I tricked them real good. I tricked them. The hungry beggar number 1, I tricked him. It's not them. Please, sir, just leave me be. And now they're here, hungry. Derelicts. I've nothing to say but this. Foul take who, or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Petrified pauper. I like the illusions. The illusions give me joy. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Okay, I think that guy knows something. I I check the rain by taking the umbrella completely off of my head. But it's fine, I'm still dry. It's the power of the warrior of light. It's the power of the hero. Good sir. They didn't really want to talk to me. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. I've been talking folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply haven't moved to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. I don't believe you. I know you shouldn't judge people based on one negative interaction you've had with them, but the one negative interaction I have with that man is that he had a bunch of hired thugs go after a woman on a baseless accusation, and then he tried to threaten her into his service. Or else she'd die? I don't think he's telling me the whole truth. Welcome back, Vivi. Have you learned art of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungus. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Oh, so I'll ask a priest. If we know what the common folk speak of to the gods, we know better place than ask the Church of Saint Adama Landama, which is still a silly name. It is a small and humble church found in the northwest of here. And as long as you're headed there, I might ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse. A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be born to burial, and I trust none other than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquess. He tends to the graves of the lich yard. He'll tell you where the body is to be interned. Is it one of the bodies that I... Oh no, I lost my umbrella! Is it one of the bodies I picked up? That's right, you'll get a unicorn mount. If that appeals to anyone. What happens? Ever as man sought to better his life, all too often at the expense of his brother. That desire and hope can beget suffering and death, and is a regrettable yet undeniable truth. Though I'm not qualified to assist with the rites, I offer what assistance I can to the priests. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just getting in the way, though. Rest in peace, dear uncle. Technically a cousin thrice removed, but who's counting? We're too busy dividing up the estate of yours. Wait, that's kind of hilarious. She says, I'm here to pray for my uncle. Technically my cousin thrice removed. But I mean, he might as well be my uncle for the purposes of deciding how much of his estate I get. I guess they just remake the game. It's so good. When the graphics are still okay, I must use something not... Hate to win. I think that it has a unique charm about its art design, its art direction. But I think that the scenery could use a little bit of touching up for sure. Although it still looks pretty nice. They did a lot of work with the character models last patch. Oh! Oh, shoot! Oh, yo! Yo! Y'all don't know, but I know. But y'all don't know, but I know. But y'all don't know. Does this person look familiar to any of you? Might it remind you of a certain Sidolphus Orlando, the Thunder God? From Final Fantasy Tactics? He wants to just eat his soup? No, he's a different guy. So Sidolphus Orlando, the Cid of Final Fantasy Tactics, wears a hood like this for the entirety of the game after he joins you. Very fun. Of course, this is just Marquise. This isn't Cid. Looks like he's built for flying. I am Marquise. Yes. A body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, then there's an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Look at his silly little goggles. Look at you. You can only see his face if you're a Lala. Okay, not true. But you can see it better. So what you're saying is you can divine all of the secrets of the game as long as you're a Lalafell. This seems like a nice place to be buried. Oh, I have to bury it still. I thought we were just leaving it like that. Okay, yep. Let's do that. Yep. Okay. I thought that was it. Poor guy. May they all walk in Thal's realm. But missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone's been so kind. I don't know why, though I... Pardon me? You'll find Sister Orson within the church walls. Hello. I hear you've done us a great service, bearing a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants? It's true I'm closer to the people than any of the other order. I confide in them and they in me. When they wish to speak to the Keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. You hear Thal's voice? If I'll learn anything pertinent, I'll be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquis soon. Wait, Thancred talked to him? About what? Why are there bottles everywhere? That's Anthem. Oh, how much money have I spent on Final Fantasy XIV? I've paid a sub for 3,200 days. So divide that by years, because I pay my sub yearly. I think my yearly sub is like 114 bucks. Because I pay a standard. I have the lowest tier sub. So I can't have multiple characters on a world. So I think I pay like $12, $13 a month. Like 120 something then? And then 3,210 days divided by how many years? I don't know. However many that is. Let me actually see. I've been playing since 2017. Running for 10 plus years. Let me see. 3120. At least that's what it said on my front page. So I've been subbed for 8.5 years, apparently. That about tracks. Yeah, 2017, 2018. I think that's about when I started. 1,500-ish. And then I times that by 124. So I've spent $1,000 just playing for the past 8.5 to 9 years. I was a bit off. That's not bad. But I have played pretty consistently. You like it, Ronnie? There are hours invested when it comes to peanuts. Yeah. I used to have 3 characters, like I said, but I think I have 200. We did it last time. Playtime. 201 days, 49 minutes. So I paid $5 a day to play the game, essentially. $5 for every 24 hours. Less than that. I have extended breaks in games they have to pay for subs to play. I think that's fair, Jamie. And the thing with Final Fantasy XIV, if you stop paying your sub, you let it expire, it's not like your character gets deleted. You can always come back later. Hope you're doing well today, John Locke, by the way. I said hi to you earlier, but I hope you're doing amazing today. Thank you, Vivi. Bearer is no easy thing. Even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Vivi? Bro, it's raining so hard. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what's become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungost more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Orsen herself. Orsen? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. Ooh, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper, Marquis. I swear to the 12 I've seen that face somewhere before. Probably in the opening cutscene. Except that one didn't have a beard. Sister Orsen, it cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she. Could it? And every beautiful leg has a dagger or whatever Manuel said. Yeah. Wait, I didn't read the other thing. Leave my body just on the ground and half naked on a great pole when I die. Crazy, but that is what the will says. He was looking down and that threw me off. Threw me off. Okay. I grow weary of his suspicions. I know there's one child in particular that she's fond of. Pray seek out the boy of Vivi and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orsen's activities. There's a child. Oh, all the way over there? Okay. How do I get there with expedience? Did I just realize why expedient is called expedient? Is because you need to get there expediently? I'm pretty sure that's a skill in this game. I think I did. The jog is adorable. Thank you. I think you did just realize that. Expedited in manner. It's really coming down. We can't summon Ifrit in these conditions. What the heck? Might as well summon Leviathan. But my clothes are dry because I have an umbrella. We all know if you go outside and it's raining and you have your umbrella, you'll never get wet. It has a protective barrier over you. Ramu? Must get there expeditiously in an expedited fashion. Is this like an orphanage or something? Uncombed urchin. They have to stop with the alliterations. Although I guess in this case it's an assonance. Assonance. Because it's with vowels. Hilarious. Please help. Sister Orsen, when all out on her own, hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thol and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it, but if the monsters outside heard her, please, find her. Oh yes, a big leaf. Are you not completely and utterly in awe of my leaf? I feel like enemies see this leaf and they just go running. They're like, I cannot stand in the face of such cuteness. Hi. How's it going? Oh, y'all are like zombies. Hey, hey, hey. We're all chilling here. Chillax out. Chillax. Jeez. Rotting mages. You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Well, yes, I was able to find his lost trinket. It's a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. Oh, and then, wait, then I just teleport back? That umbrella is called the cousin... That cousin umbrella. Oh, why umbrella is called that? Because umbra is Latin for dark and it blocks the sun. Beyond parasol is called that because soul is sun and it lets it in with a translucent covering. Fun! How fun! I didn't know that. And the funny quest names, yeah. For the children is this quest name. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar? Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Hi. Seeking the mementos of the orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thanker would have us believe. Yeah, but isn't it just kind of fun to do dastardly deeds? I mean, it's such a fun alliteration. I got a picture no one. Really? Interesting. You learned that from Kingdom Hearts Discourse. I'm well glad I reserved the inn room for Sister Orson. Seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Fenrir came looking for you once more. He left word that he'll be waiting at the Amaja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Running. Is it like blocking? Because am I not running with my parasol or my umbrella? Because I was underneath like a little awning. Yeah, that's why. Oop. 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 Is that Spanish? Parasol means for sun. Parasol. That's really cute, X-Angel. I like that too. For the urchins! We do this for the urchins. Sunstopper. Hello, Tempter of Fate. Just a random culinarian standing in the rain. Just chilling in the rain. Just chilling in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'll be cooking again. Laughing at clouds. Something like that. I don't know the lyrics go. Hi. There you are, Vivi. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, dear, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I can see that this... No! You're silly. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but... Well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Vivi. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Me? Okay. Wait, where is that? Alrighty then. Why don't you want to go? He's like, it's raining. I'm gonna get wet. I don't want to get wet. Excuse me, good sir. Just going to be walking right in. You see, if I were the appropriate level for this quest, all these guys would be attacking me. Excuse me, good sir. I'm just investigating. A queer leaflet. Don't mind if I do. I found a clue. Anything else? Hello, good sirs. Well, yes, I agree. What do you think? Yes. Good talk. Thankard, it wasn't even that big a deal. He was all like, oh, I don't want to go in. That was so easy, silly. Again, if I were the level that this quest was, they would all be attacking me. They would all hate my guts. Luckily, my guts are so pristine and pretty. They don't want to attack me at all. They're like, wow, that guy's guts are kind of cool. Garrity Scion. I'm just a humble little potato. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Yes. The leaflet. See the wealth of Null to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Null Thal seem so much less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sir Orson makes of it. So it says... See the wealth of Null to the hands of your children. Are they trying to tell her that if she does what they say, then she'll be able to provide for the orphans? Maybe? Chillin' in the rain. Just chillin' in the rain. What a glorious feeling. Your kids are just no. I'm taking a shower right now, in the rain. I don't smell bad. Don't say I smell bad. They made me change my shoes because they said they smelled bad last time. That didn't go very well. I mean, it did go well, but I didn't feel good about it. They didn't match. My shoes didn't match my outfit. They said my shoes were stinky, so I had to change them. It's like a whole thing. Where am I? I think I've walked through the wrong door, good sis. Can you point me in the correct direction? I see. No? Okay. Is she back at church? Back at the church? Oh dear. I'm lost. I appear to be lost. Oh, she's down? Well, I was just there. Ow. Okay, not maybe here? Okay, here. A few. Okay. Hi. There you are. My savior comes again. To what do I owe this honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? Okay, so she's still a good girlie. Who would do such a thing? What do you think? The plot thickens, Vivi. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary in our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell us in Bard what we have learned here. There's an irony about... Oh my gosh, it's raining so hard still. Someone dressing up as a priest to fool people. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Vivi. I shall keep my eyes and ears open, now more than ever. Let's apprehend a false priest. I'm ready. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at the camp giving me cause to doubt him. What about that guy we all hate? But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. So, some random guy dressed up in priest garments walked around and gave flyers to people saying, hey, don't you want to help the needy, the children? And then those people went to the Almalja themselves, just walked straight in. Is there more ironic that we're implying the regular priests are good, actually? I mean, that's why his first guess, Matthew, was that Orson must be evil. And then he was like, oh, I was wrong. he admitted he was wrong so quickly. It's interesting that Ishtola, when we first met her, she seemed to kind of very quickly trust us and believe in us and attempt to help us. And Thancred is trusting us, of course, but anyone, he's very quick to question people and their intentions. He's a guy who's very suspicious of the world, it seems. He's just like, well, I don't like that Marquis guy. He looks too familiar. I feel like if anyone has secrets, it's the person that all the people are telling their secrets to, you know? It all depends on where you start in the story. That's true, Jamie. But I mean, this quest line is the same no matter where you start. So he's casting a lot of doubt on everyone here. He seems to be a lot less trusting. Although, very quick to say, yeah, I was wrong when he was wrong. He doesn't seem to try and pursue clues that have not panned out. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing to the priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Vivi and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, as long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. It will serve very well. You have my thanks. Deception. I wonder if this is why he's like more willing to be suspicious of people as well, or not trust them as easily. So he's also seemingly the guy in charge of deception. Hi, Aries, welcome in. Listen, Vivi. So as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at the camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isabard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. What about you? You're not doing it? You're making me do it again? Why aren't you doing it? Wait, do I not have the slops? Do I have to go get them from a calamity salvager? Oh no. No, I do. I do have the slops. I'm so sloppy. Look at me. I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden, hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom. Azima is the keeper of the sun and the goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Looks kind of incredible. You can have it if you give 3 subs. Nah. If you want to, though. I'm just saying. Huh? And you won't? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor corn for your lack. Begone. Oh, this is a guy. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was a girly. Begone and see to it you don't make a nuisance for yourself. Of yourself, I mean, is the words I said. Aldestan. Oh, and I was just about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, we don't have any openings. I get out of here so I can finish my story. I offered you Shoal's blue, were it not yours? I'm making the offer to you get the trench coat. Like, weren't you dressed up? Maybe they'd recognize him? No, I don't think so. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Perhaps you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Oh? She just gave us info, though. She said that there are a bunch of people like me next to a pond. Thank you for gifting 3 tier 1 subs to the community. Enjoy your unicorn. Ermgard. Over here? No. Is it up? Well, it's not in here. It's probably up. Up we go. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for quest markers. Over here? No? Oh, he's down there. He's down there. Okay. Hi. Oh. What is it? God's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours, a dry bone? Okay, rude. Okay. Very rude, all of you. I was just saying hi. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Vivi. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. I just walked up and said hi. I think they're just sensitive. For no reason. And though we weren't able to attract a wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Ah! Why me? Yo, bro. Why are you always the one who gets to wear cool clothes? I want to wear cool clothes too. Like, what the heck? Thank the people in the camp are... They are very much classist, I suppose is the word we use here. They think my clothes are stinky. They said these clothes are stinky. Oh, is that why they didn't like? No, they just think I'm poor and I can't afford to speak to them and waste their time. It's very typical of Ul'dah. Ul'dah is a place that... He's wearing them! Oh my gosh, look at the two of us. Wait. Let me do that again. Wait. Wait, hold on. I didn't think he'd wear them. No. Yeah. You never know which ones are New Game Plus, right? You don't know the jingle jangles. They're inside of my pockets right now. What was I going to say? Oh, Ul'dah is very much a place where money talks, right? And money gives you the right to talk to certain people. Money is what gives you access. It is a place of excess and wealth, and that's how it's always been, seemingly. They aren't ready to receive a bunch of refugees from the Calamity, who are also seeking to sustain themselves, because they were never a place that was welcome to those looking to start anew in the first place. Unfortunately. And trade, yeah. Trade talks, money talks. What do you have to offer me? Everything is like equivalent exchange. That's why Ul'dah's symbol on their flag is a scale. Although I think the things inside of the scale mean certain things. So like on one side of the scale, I believe is a gem. On the other side is a flame. I think it's like it's supposed to be like justice and wealth in like equal measure. But, and weird role playing. Welcome back, Uber Cow. They're more trying to send refugees into Calamity and charge them for it. Yeah. They probably, I wouldn't be surprised if some people in Ul'dah profited after the Calamity. That's the kind of place Ul'dah is. But because it's a place of such wealth, there are a lot, and Gridania is so secluded. Gridania is known for being a little bit harsh to outsiders. Whereas in Ul'dah, money talks. Like, so you can easily become a part of communities and the culture of Ul'dah so long as you have money. So maybe if I go there and make money, I'll be Ul'dan. I'll be a part of Ul'dah's citizenry. I think that Limsa Lominsa is just a little bit out of the way maybe for people to get to. Ul'dah is much kind of easier. Anyway. Of course, all three city-states are facing their own kind of refugee crisis, where they're trying to figure out how to accommodate and aid those who are turning to them, seeking for help post-Bahamut Calamity. A fine morning to catch false priests, wouldn't you say? Ooh, cutscene time? Ah. You look absolutely smashing, Vivi. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor, unfortunate souls. There's no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? I think I know the side of that man's face. Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I'm the priest of the Order of Nalthal, and I come to offer you succor. Nalthal? This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they'll surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Penury? I don't know what that word means. Penury? A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. Penury. Extreme poverty, destitution, or a severe lack of money and essential resources. You learn something new every day. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mama. Ungust. How'd you know? You guys tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Amaja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm, and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amaja in hopes of brokering a deal. And they wanted people in exchange, so you were just going to give up foreigners to seek peace for your Ul'dan compatriots? In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. It was good. The pay? The money? What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for scores of lifetimes, not even see a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. Why do the Amalja have access to so much cash? Guy who had a choice not to. I didn't have a choice every time. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, blame yourselves or the gods. Notice how I stood behind him just now? I am detecting myself, Vivi Valencia, the player, and detecting something is going amiss in this conversation. This is no longer an amicable conversation, and I should probably block his way out of here. Yeah, nice try. Ah! Not you again. Not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol's routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. No matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. Vivi, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Truly. Speak with Minfilia at the Waking Sands. My brain when someone says blame yourself and the gods in the same sentence. Deleted tactics. We still talk about you. Where is the Chocobo Porter? Can you take me to the Waking Sands, please? Wait, where am I going? Where is this? What is Vesper Bay? Vesper Bay, I think. Watch it start running in the opposite direction of where I want to go. We're good. Now I can relax. I should get a snack, but I don't know what to eat. So I guess I'll just sit here and enjoy having a mount. Dun dun da da dun dun dun. La 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 la. I don't recall hitting the Waking Sands this early in MSQ. I suppose my brain erased the memory in self-defense. Well, I'm also skipping all side quests, Rob. Rob? Oh, look, there's a fate over there. So maybe because you did a bunch of side quests and also job quests that I'm not having to do because I don't have to. Maybe that's also why it took longer. Also, if you played the early ARR kind of experience, which is what I did, everything is much longer. We shall ponder what Otome's desire whilst we alight on the Chocobrodio. I have cheddar and crackers that I could go grab. That's an option. You play the Longboard? Yeah. A little bit more recently too, and they give you a ton of free tickets to the Waking Sands. They do. Hi, Tataru. Vivi, how goes it? All is well here. At least on the bookkeeping front anyway. Hi, now. Thinking of getting this game, any tips? Ooh, okay. Tip number 1. Make sure that you download the free trial version of the game. Free trial version of the game will get you so many hours of gameplay, all the way from ARR through, I believe now, Shadowbringers. So that's a ton of content for free, before you for sure confirm that you want to. You can teleport to Limsa, take Arcanus Etherite, and catch the ferry. Ferry, right, the ferry. There's just something to come here. Gotcha. Make sure you download the free trial. Do not buy the game. As soon as you buy the game and link it to your account, they'll say you're not on the free trial anymore. So just download the free trial, make an account like you would with any kind of MMO, and then enjoy. Any tips, I think, for a new player? Remember that you can be anything. So even if you start as like, I'm going to be an archer, so you pick up the bow and you go to Gridania and you start there as your starting city. Remember, you can be anything. So don't feel like you're restricted. As soon as you hit level 10, you can travel to other city-states and become whatever you want to be from those city-states. I think the game pretty much teaches you everything you need to know. I guess early on, do the Hall of the Novice because you get free gear and some free experience items. And just have fun, honestly. Just have fun. Take it easy, have fun. If you ever feel like you're queuing up for a dungeon and it's taking too long, the trust exists. So you can use the trust system to just have a bunch of NPCs go with you into the dungeon if you can't queue into things quickly. That's true, Matthew, but you don't have to worry about that anymore, for the most part, because NPCs for dungeons exist, although it might be an issue for trials. Yeah, we have trust now, so that's from FF11. I didn't know that. If you decide to actually sub, if you get a code from... Yeah, that's right. If you know someone who plays the game, talk to them. They can give you a code that you can then use when you actually buy the game. But make sure you're on the free trial and don't give them a single penny until you're ready to get off the free trial. Oh, everyone not being here is kind of weird. Welcome back, Vivi. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You've done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots. Cute. And he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhanced equipment to Eorzea. She's going to teach me about melding. Wanted to give me stuff? Yeah. That's true, Ronnie. I think it just takes extra server space. Yeah, choose a preferred server to get a buff to 90 so you level real fast, too. So I have an actual physical copy? The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret. But thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found in his camp in central Thonalon, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. It's time to trade ton flaps. I think I have the physical copy of Final Fantasy XIV before A Realm was Reborn, honestly. Wait, no. No mounts. I'm just so used to immediately getting on a mount. Immersion. It's not raining anymore. I think I'll get some crackers and cheese. A bit of charcuterie, perhaps. I'm so tiny. Ah, that made me dizzy a little. Ah! Yeah. Until Stormblood? Ooh. How far did you get, Ronnie? Who is the uplander come to tentering of Mutamix Bubblypots? Bubblypots. Fighty till drinks an airy self, eh? When full of airy self, Flighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of Materia. They all talk like him. If Materia join with other Flighty Tool, Then Big Eye's Spitey tool gains power of airy self. Wow. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yeah, that's me. I want to give him like a really cute voice, like a really cute. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with vastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Flighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Yeah. Flighty Tool does fighty things. Squish. Fighty Tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good Chi-Chi show of power of materia. Chi-Chi show. The materia master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Flighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Flighty Tool. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa! Flighty Tool gains power of materia. Flighty Tool reborn, just like the realm. Here, Uplander take Flighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It's created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. So it draws out the weapon's power. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its own spirit. Oh, you're from Limsa, are you? When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned the dagger of yours from somebody as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. The Uplander best will braincase with knowings of crafty making. Realmy Reborn. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants braincase to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. You can just do it. It's just a skill that I have. So for example, let me see if I have any. I don't have any spirit bounded material. Let me see. Of course I don't for some reason. Okay, here. Extract materia. This is what he means by spirit bond. There we go. Don't I look cute? Oh, that's my Witch Hat Atelier outfit, by the way. Do y'all like it? I think it's cute. Marugio! But tiny! Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, of course no brim. Who do you think we are? I'm gonna try to take the boat to Vesper Bay this time, so it's faster. Oh, I remember that person! They were in, they were talking to Is Brand earlier. Is Brand. Brim's cooler, though. It's evil. It's evil. I think... You? I'd be a Brim hat so fast, right? Oh. The magic for health, sure bet. That's her. Well, they're trying to solve that in the latest volumes, though. There's like a guy who's really good at health things. They got a guy for that. Why is my captain wearing a pointy hat? They're wearing a pointy hat? He's also a witch. Or maybe I'll just get some almond M&Ms. I feel like I can do that pretty fast. Watch this cutscene, I'll be right back. Okay. I slid into frame. Tap, tap, tap. Yes, Captain, they be roasting a fashion and the replies. I'm not roasting, I'm just asking why. I just want to know, like, what drove him to such avant-garde uses of headwear. Styles of headwear. Okay. Hi, Tataru. Hello, gods men and gods women. Maybe he got dressed in the wee hours and see what doth dawn his head. And when then he did, he thought, "Man, I don't look that bad, eh?" Welcome back, Vivi. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Here you go. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired. But one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Vivi, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Who is that? Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust. Friend? Friend? The false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Vivi. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Wow, I just got here, and they're like, you are the face of the team for us now. So he's learning a skill from that hat. That's true, Matthew. Maybe he behaved badly and the teacher made him wear the dunce hat. I see. Maybe he's not actually the captain. He's just the, it's what Jinbei is. Hey, Shograz, what's Jinbei? What's Jinbei in One Piece? What do they call him? He has a job. Not first mate. Of course, Shograz isn't here when we need him. Jeez. No. No. He's the driver, essentially. Helmsman! Thank you, Matamind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, F. Sonoles. And welcome in. Yes. So maybe he's just the helmsman, but he steered improperly one day, so then the captain of the ship put the silly hat on him as punishment. One has to be broken before you can use it. Rules. Toilet paper. Lead. From a pencil. Broken things. This is cute. I forgot what they call him. Also, don't act like you haven't watched it. Okay. And also, Jinbei just disappears for entire parts of each part. He's just like gone, and then he comes back, and then he's gone. Okay. I do love Jinbei though. Okay. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay. Are y'all ready to fight the Lord of the Inferno? So cool. Dun's hat as a fashion statement. I'm not saying it looked bad on him. It's just a choice, you know, for a seafarer. It's a particular kind of choice. Ooh. That's right. An egg. That's also true. Alien detecting hat. It's his radar. Ah, you're Vivi Valencia of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on the mission. Our objective is to capture Emulsia and prise from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The Lismen aren't aware of that their man, Ungus, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. We stand to learn much and more about the Emulsia plot if the mission succeeds, Vivi. Let's make sure it does. Let's go. So I'm wearing red today, by the way. It's because of a certain Lord of the Inferno that we might be meeting soon. It's not, but it's a fun coincidence. Oh shoot, he's just up there? I have to run? Okay. We running. Gives me time to munch. Okay, I did see the duck. It was very cute. Or was it a goose? I think I took the long way. It's fine. No. No, Matthew. I know you're being sarcastic though. Oh, is someone fighting them over there? You okay? Ah, you're doing great. Are you coming this way? You coming this way? Okay. Kind of weird that they just stopped moving. You have, Ronnie? Are you pleased with them? Are you ready? Duty commence. Duty calls. Commence battle for Lord of the Inferno. This should all have voice acting in it, so I'm gonna munch. Hopefully. Actually, let me wait till it shows it or not. Oh, it's not voice acted. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. You want to... Oh, Ronnie. Good. We make our move as soon as the Emulsia appear. Yes, sir. What kind of voices am I giving these guys? Oh, they don't have... Ah! What's the meaning of this? Oh, a very cute one. Oh. Well, what's the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Oh, they also have reinforcements. Oopsies. We're surrounded. Oh, he's a traitor. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. You ever wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Ah, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Rawr. Wait, right now? Probably fine. Where is the range unit? All your friends will keep you company. Okay. Sorry if the music's a little loud. Oh, you're a caster. But you also have a name, so you're probably tougher to beat up. I don't think I'm beating this guy up. He's a bit buffer than the rest of them. Thank God! How long will you last, I wonder? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I just lowered it a little bit as well, just to make sure. This is Thancred. This isn't Thancred. Oh my gosh. It's okay, I got them, don't worry. I got all of them. They're all mine. Gosh, darn it. Is there no end to them? The show's only just beginning. Not while I'm here. Look at that guy! Look at him! You little jerk. Thancred! Help me. Okay, we were doing just fine. Winning the fight, losing the cutscene. Put down your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Sleepy times? Sleepy times. Sleepy times. You cast sleep on me? Bring him. No one uses that spell, dude. The rest of you, march. You do? But I mean, like, no one uses that in actual, like... That's a... You go, you can't gas me to sleep. Traitorous scum. Quite a bit. It's useful, I think, in single-player content, but in multiplayer content, it's like... Your friends are gonna attack the enemies and wake them up. I can't talk to her. Command unavailable in New Game Plus mode. Hide next to the water hole. The flame pirate? Private? Listen well. These waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will send us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we're like to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you've won, free, seek out our comrades stationed at Drybone. He'll show you the way back here. May the 12 speed your way. Now you're locked in here with me now. Hi. They're gonna kill us, aren't they? Gods, I don't want to die. I want to go home. I want to go home. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to go home. Sleeping like 2 to 3.5 kind of go to first level wizard spell in D&D. The lizard man marched us to our stronghold. They're preparing something, and I, for one, do not want to be around when they finish. It's useful in solo player a lot. I feel the Imalja mean to give us as an offering to their god. If I must die, let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. Ooh. Heck yeah. Can I talk to the Homage Warrior? Rejoice, heathens, for your worthless lives shall soon have meaning. Oh, I can enter with NPCs. Oh, heck yeah. Cool. Nice. Wait, I have to voice act again, don't I? Yo! Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from misery. Ronnie said to give them a cute voice, so I'm giving them like a cute voice. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Yay. Ifrit, ooh, Ifrit, ooh. How many people did they sacrifice to have this happen? Burn us alive so we don't have to suffer. Ooh. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Oh! Oh, look what happened. Oh, what's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. How the turntable. Oh, shoot. Ifrit has a voice. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you! Oh, I thought that was the last voice line. That's why I growled really, like, for a long time. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn! Okay. Did my mic even pick that up? Who knows? Ah! Okay, it did. Oh. Almighty Ifrit. My one true God. No. Your words are my bread. Your words are my bread. Your words are my bread. I love bread. It's my favorite. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? I don't know, dude. Could it be? Your soul belongs to another. Yes, that's the only explanation. Your words are my bread. He probably makes great biscuit. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art the godless blessed's number. What? The godless blesseds? The godless blessed? What's that mean? Godless blessed? Godless blessed? What's that mean? But I'm taken. If you want it, then should put a ring on it. If you want it, then should put a blessing on it. Soul was too little to get branded. He needed to cast downwards. The wrong temperature, yeah. Hi, Motonic. Welcome in. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you could be here, too. The Paragons warned of thy abhorrent kind. Thy existence is not meant to be suffered. The Paragons warned of my abhorrent kind. I'm a godless? Okay. I like Helone, though. I chose her. She's cool. Okay. Oh, we're here. Oh, these are some Scions. I'm with the Scions. What's up, Scions? Hey, yo. Are you a girly potato? Oh, shoot. Stop moving. Are you a girl? It's a girl. She's so cute. Then don't make me suffer, Ifrit. Let's fight. We will not yield to the flames. My flames consume. What do you say? He said something. Thy flesh and soul both. There you go. Eagers became scions. Cute. Succumb to the inferno! Oh, geez. It's a bit much, sir. Excuse you. Thanks for subbing with Prime Boom Fist. Ow! Boom Fist. A canon romance now and she's a child. Let's go! If I get too close to Ifrit, he's gonna use his thing again. So let me just build up gauge before I attack. Get out of there, Scion Conjurer! No! Surrender thyself to the fires of judgment! I sense a terrible power in that nail. I gotcha. Let's take care of it. Owie! Thanks for gifting a sub to Walt! Oh my goodness! I look like a red mage? Thou shalt burn for eternity! Oh, we started a hype train. Thou art strong, mortal! Thanks. I'd like to be engaged to you. Oh jeez. I shouldn't have stood next to the heel. I escaped. Lightning strike. Oh jeez. And then in. Hype train for Ifrit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill, chill, chill. What you doing? What's that? Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I want a limit break. You think the Scion will steal it from me? I think I should limit break now, right? That feels appropriate. Yeah, let's do it. I'm breaking free. Soaring. I don't know why that came to fight first. Flying. There's not a limit in Final Fantasy. I can't use burning. We did it! Crystal. Crystal. Thanks for still being here. That wasn't so bad. That was okay. Oh, pretty. Ah! It pierced through the... and created a light? Pray forgive my lateness. Oh, no, I will not. I will not pray nor will I forgive. Thancred? Dude, I not only fought, but then I was Lalafell napped. I was Lala napped, and then I took a nap, and then I was Lalafell napped, and then they brought me here, and then I was almost enthralled to a primal Ifrit. He seemed pretty cool, but also didn't want to do that. But then I found out I had already put a ring on it, and then I beat him up, and now you're here? It's pretty late, good sir. Pretty late. And I do like Crayon Shin-chan, the anime, but I don't know if it's my second favorite. What were you doing? You brought friends. That's good, at least. I was delayed by a congregation of Amaljar zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Oh, speaking of which. Persistent lot. Oh. Okay, maybe you're cool. I forgive you. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. He's like a tiny bit cool. He looks... He's like, where's Ifrit? It's boring here now. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Vivi. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. Where's my bread? Yeah. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? Ah. This way, sir. We don't have to run. Give me a second. Let me catch my breath, dude. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ordan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Olivia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. The meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a darn. You forgot him? Not that there was aught worth a darn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find I'm troubled by the adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Okay. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. They were the ones supplying the money to the Amalja. Because how else would the Amalja have amassed so much gil when they don't engage in trade with the city-states, presumably? Stole it, I guess, but then also... Yay! Thank you. Until next time, y'all. Bye-bye. Thank you. Are these amongst the dead? Are these... Ah, there you are, Vivi. Come, rest a while. You have no better opportunity. After witnessing their gods, I've never had to say this word out loud before. Ignominious defeat. The Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Wait. Ah, yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use. To you, or the abductees. Ignominious. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered. Ah, Adama Landama. It still brings me joy. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Vivi. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. So yeah, once Ifrit is your bread, you kind of have to go gluten-free on everything else, you know what I mean? Like, Ifrit is your bread, and that's the only bread you get. I hate when I try to write out pronunciations, it never works. You know, you're fine. I thank you for trying, Matthew. I always appreciate the effort. Calliope. There, see? Sometimes it'll work. It's just, some words are too difficult. Oh, shoot. Wait, no. Let's just teleport to Limsa again. Hi, Joneses. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. As he is looking around. That was fun. What'd y'all think of Ifrit? Wasn't he cool? What a cool guy. Wait, I kind of want to see him in his hat again. That man in his silly little hat. He looks sick, right? Look at his little hat. He was kind of hot. Ronnie, don't make him your bread. What if you want some other primal to put a ring on it, you know? Okay, he said I was a godless. And that he was apparently warned of my kind. By who? Bread him up, Ronnie. What is that? Probably nothing. Final Fantasy X Ifrit is still my goat, but 14 Ifrit got the bread. Bread is a staple of many different dishes as well. Hello, Scion of the Seventh Thought. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He's presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Cutscene, cutscene. Lunchtime, lunchtime. No! Why isn't it voice acted? She was totally giving you're about to see a voice acted cutscene. My late arrival nearly cost Vivi his life. I wasn't there when the Emulger took him prisoner. Nothing is in the beginning, but I mean, come on! Because I'm no. But I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yet by some miracle he survived. But that does not excuse the fact that he should never have been made to face such dangers alone. I failed him, utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Oh, is that what he does? Oh, so Thancred is the type to blame himself for everything that goes wrong. Oh, you don't have to feel bad, bro. I took care of it. It's fine. Don't feel bad. Oh. I see. It's an insecurity. It was kind of his fault. Yeah, but at the same time, if this is a trend of him blaming himself for things that happen, maybe we kind of healthily deal with it instead of just being like, yeah, it was your fault though. Maybe we have a discussion about it. Maybe we reassure him. Vivi, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. Oh, we're friends now. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. I'm getting paid? As we suspected, the Emulger undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. How did they pay him so much money, though? I'm guessing the Garleans funded it then? But why do they want to summon primals? Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well in the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to the gods for deliverance and suffering. From suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. So, through the strong power of belief and prayer, we can summon primals. But primals can't just hang out after we summon them. They need crystals, they need ether to continue powering their presence in the physical realm. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process by which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the echo. Are primals not gods? They are gods. They're gods to the people who worship them. They are gods. We just call them primals because the way that they're summoned is different from like a typical kind of god alighting upon an earthly plane. But I'm godless for some reason, correct? We don't know why. What does that mean? So for example, we'll kind of talk about it later in the story, but all I'll say is that primals take the shape of that their believers wish them to. That's all I'll say. So primals only exist and are drawn out from the etheric stream because we give them a kind of mission to search for and seek. Again, we'll address this further, but yeah, primals are gods, but they are gods that we have made, that we have formed into being ourselves. Exactly. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the echo are immune to primal influence. We baked that bread. We needed it in everything. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy at this time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Vivi. You may be sure it won't last long once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit. I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Yes? Oh, she's going to look at the staff? Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best if you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that we rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if we had any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but to worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Vivi. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Yeah. Once you bake that bread, it's baked for life, even if it gets real stale. Gods, forgive me. How many more lives? Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. You can't unbake the bread. It's done. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Thancred takes a lot of responsibility onto himself, huh? He takes the blame for a lot of things. He takes a lot of responsibility for other things. We're gonna do these set of quests and then we're gonna stop for the night. Because I know what's about to happen. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Y'shtola that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. She's smiling at me. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and you won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Vivi. Or rather, you have guests. I beg pardons? Okay, whoa, hi. Lady Minfilia, radiant... Wait, who are you? Oh, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Laminsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Oh, I'm trying to get Pirate back. It's been a while since we've done Pirate now, and I think I've lost it. As you can see, Vivi, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. I'm a man in demand. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I'm so tiny. I'm so tiny her text box covered my head. I couldn't even see myself. I find myself wondering how word of Vivi's deeds spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flame should know of his triumph is to be expected, but what of the other Grand Companies? Tataru? Your reputation precedes you, Master Valencia. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is finally meet you, Master Valencia. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. Matey. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of your friend, as do many others in Limsa. Long before the rest of Eorzea took note, your name was well known to us, owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It is only natural we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together we'll see the Grand Vessel of Limsa Laminsa to the shores of glory. I'm kind of losing it to the country accent, but I'm trying my best. I try my best. Yeah, Tataru probably bragged about us a little bit. She was like, wow, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are kind of killing it, and I need everyone to know. Lady Minfilia. Lady Minfilia. Or Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Luminsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gradonia, and the Immortal Flames of Uldar. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you'll be furnished with various rewards, some of which may very well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserving of your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. They're probably thinking, hey, don't tell him that. Hey, don't tell him that. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I concede it is no small choice you face. The thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. As part of the proceedings, I am given to understand the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. There is correct choice. I'm from the Maelstrom, so I did choose Maelstrom on this character. The spoiler. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Oh, very well. Let Vivi hear our letters speak. Then return here with his decision. Okay, there we go. Oh, I just got at the beginning of it. We eagerly await your answer. We await your answer. And they did their respective salutes of each city-state. Very fun. Tataru? Get back here. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Vivi, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man in demand. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Company seek to protect their own nations. We, Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Oh, cool, thanks. Eorzea is changing, Vivi, and you have the power to help shape it anew. Good luck with your task, Cloud. Oh. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Nya 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 nya. The elder Seedseer speaks her only truth, and her words have the power to touch the soul. At the sound of her voice, all fall silent and attend her. The Flame General is a passionate man, and his words never fail to light a fire in the belly of those who listen. I'm sure you'll be no exception. Oi. When the Admiral speaks, even pirates listen, and that's no small thing. She's a born leader, the one who will gladly follow you to the 7th hell. I guess we'll have to find out, won't we? Congrats, Mastermind! Gradonia is the Elfie treehouse, yes. You've got that correct. Speak with Tataru. Pray leave the waking sands. Pray depart. Oh, sorry about this angle. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Vivi. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often, to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of 3 services. An elder seedseer, Khan Isana, will deliver her address at Mi Ketu's Amphitheater. Excuse me. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible the orders of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ulda, where Flame General Ralban Aldine will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade, and it's rumored there's a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merwib Bluefiswin will be giving her address. Oh, the wind and the waves, poets and heroes join Maelstrom. Maelstrom propaganda. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xantheo, and he'll admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. As in, go wherever you want. It doesn't matter. Let's go in the order she suggested, shall we? I'm pretty sure this is all voice acted. Hopefully. Please. You might see some familiar faces as well. Oops, I went to the wrong place. Oopsies. Oh, but it's nighttime. Kinda wish it were daytime. It's okay.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seedseers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
During the calamity? I want you all to pay close attention. I want to know who y'all would choose. We start with Gridania.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the
You
earth.
haven't even seen the others yet, Showgrass.
Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer.
Yes?
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
You sound kind of like a know-it-all.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we
She's
have
talking,
embraced a
shush.
life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation
They only
of
did the one
Eorzean
war,
Alliance,
Showgrass.
that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
What a war it was. Yeah, Bahamut was there. That's when you know it's a pretty
5
big
years ago,
deal.
the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano.
Remember that this is a remembrance ceremony for those we
It
lost
would
during the
prove
Battle of
bloodiest
Cartano.
battle in
So she kind of has
recent
to
memory.
mention
Countless
the war.
Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes,
The sun is coming
Ixal
out.
have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on a
high
bloody
roads without fear.
Okay, chill.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
I mean, to Gridanians, poaching is a very serious crime.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
We just speak their names. Those warriors who vanished like
The destruction wrought
light.
by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt
That's what
death
you
to
said.
Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives,
as the dawn
the
grew.
Empire has set about
light scattered.
raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against
I think
them,
she's also talking
we
about
must
like
remember what
the
it
soldiers
is
they
to
lost
be
too.
united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
Think of the children. A lot of her speech was like, remember how we united before, let's unite again. Especially in these
If you'll
tumultuous
permit
times.
me, Alfie no,
Oh,
and my sister, Alize, at
BS?
your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
He
You might
sounds so
call us
stuck
students
up.
of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
okay. Is he not? He just sounds like it. Have a good one, Uber Cow. Thanks so much for being here today. Oh gosh, how do I do that voice? He just sounded so... Okay. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature. He's talking about the different other kinds of societies that surround Gridania, besides just the races that we know of. Being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently, at least. Alas, they've grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will it take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Okay, bye. Which considered our first resort? Yeah. Okay. And now we go to Ul'dah. Oh, y'all are gonna like Ul'dah, though. You were like... Sugars was like, I choose this lady. Wait, Sugars, when you played, what was your first place that you went? And you were, you know... Your starting city-state is the word I'm looking for. Do you remember? This one's really fun, though. Immortal Flames are cool. You don't remember? That's okay. Time to munch. You remember this city, though?
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanima herself!
And Reborn as well!
That was a voice.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
She's so cute beneath him with her arms on her waist like this. What he said. Yep.
Hurrah!
Woo!
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
Oh yeah, Matthew.
By the grace and glory of Nalthar,
and so you have to teleport. The other two you don't have to.
Flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah.
Ul'dah.
There, at the Flame General's back flies
Dinner
the
time?
Grand Company standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold
We
than
spent a lot of money on that one.
Thus was the 7th Imperial
Yeah!
Legion laid low.
Woo!
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
A lot of the NPCs in these cutscenes, I think, are also like NPCs you have story quests with, or like side quests with. I guess he's saying like, wow, y'all really forgot the Scions were there, the Warriors of Light were there, and you're just like, yeah, Ul'dah freaking, we spent money, we threw bodies at the problem, and it was fixed. It's fixed. Hearing everyone's original voice is so weird. Idol Molly. Alphino sounds so stuck up. He sounds like a know-it-all. And I feel like it matches him really well for like this moment in time. So I don't mind it too much. I feel like it does a good job of bringing that character to life here. But I totally understand what you're saying.
If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see?
I was about to say, we're having this like big thing as people outside the gates are like struggling to survive.
Where are the merciful alms of the rich?
Yeah.
Where is the just steel of the righteous?
Yeah, what he said. What the heck?
I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save?
No.
You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames.
Yeah.
Slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
I'm glad he's acknowledging what's happening though,
now is the time to unite.
The people seeking.
Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the
safety
Sultana,
and
I beseech you.
Security from
not your own coffers,
as their
but
new
those
home.
of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Yeah, for Ul'dah!
For Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Reborn.
Reborn. That's my favorite. That's my favorite voice line in all of ARR. Reborn.
People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that
probably
wealth
my
in
second
coins
favorite.
and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in
I
the
love how
health,
she's sitting on his
happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Woo! I love you! I love you, Nanimo!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
Okay, it's pretty hype, though. Woo! 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 By fire is reborn! By fire is reborn!
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
The time! Ow! Who was that? Who was that? The time! Ow! Oh, shoot! He's talking. Okay. The Ul'dahs have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you've encountered them? The Ul'dahs do not shy from confrontation if aught threatens their precious prosperity. They will seek to crush it. So they have dealt with Ifrit so far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they've been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Alda has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Armada are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldan send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. You don't have anything to say, Alize? Okay. Alize say nothing. Alize say nothing. No? Okay. And last but not least, Limsa Lominsa. We need a complete ARR voice line tier list. I think if you asked me to quote a line from ARR, I'll remember Rauban and one other one that I can't say yet because it's a spoiler. But when we get there, I'll let you know what the line is. You'll all know what the line is once we get there. Oh, you're a cutie. Hello, cutie. Oh, you have that new hair. That new hair looks cute. It's probably expensive, though. Here to here's to attend the remembered service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. I don't have to change my shoes, right? Okay, thanks.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Okay, I did pretty good with my pirate voice, maybe. I give it like a 3 out of 10 at least. It's not a 1 out of 10 for sure. Okay. Can everyone else kind of squat down if you're standing in front of me? I can't see.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Woo! 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 Woo!
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Yeah, rah, yeah, rah.
Did you look?
How do you say their name? The goddess?
It is a rather stirring standard, I must
say. It sounds like he's laughing at everything.
The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
Well, yeah.
When the Garlean Empire marched
but the many
Eorzea,
oars also
we
show
assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand
of those in Limsa
Reborn.
Lominsa. Like, we have to row this boat together, you know?
From the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody execution.
Limlane
and together
is the name of the goddess, the Mother of Oceans.
Conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
So, Gridania didn't acknowledge
no army
the Warriors of Light outright.
With more courage, yet many of ours did not survive.
Uldas explicitly didn't mention anything about them at all.
Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom.
Let's see if they remember.
May their souls be returned to the sea.
Will they mention? I think it's like this, actually.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
Yeah. Got a
Much
problem?
as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
You want to fight?
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding.
He's so
Yet
snooty.
Still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano.
No.
The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
Okay, chill out.
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling
We haven't
our
met them yet.
lands as they go.
Wait, no, we have.
These
No, we haven't.
savage beast tribes will be the
So,
first
okay, savage
waves
is a
to
bit-
crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the
We ever wonder
grim
why they're
tide of
trying
the
to summon
Garlean
their
Empire.
god over and over?
Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates
We're uniting
than our
everyone
cannons
on
against
this day of
our
remembrance
foes.
by naming a common
How
enemy.
can we hope to
Beast
repel
tribes
our many
and Garleans.
enemies when mutiny breeds below deck?
Yeah, we should probably have a conversation with why
There
the
is
beast
but
tribes are
one
doing
course
this.
left
But
to us.
whatever, savage beast tribes, I guess.
One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate
I think that's
and
why
maelstrom,
Alphino is
and
here.
stand fast with
To
our
kind of
adventurer
question
brothers against
every
the coming
speech.
tempest.
It's like, oh, this is so epic, and we're making this big speech to come
Mark ye
together.
well, a crew
He's
without
like,
unity
really
is
though?
no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Till sea swallows all! Woo! 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 Woo!
Gather the lads!
Gather the lads! And the ladies! And me cutlass!
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
Okay, maybe not that far. That seems like a long walk. And I got short legs.
Fancy meeting you again.
Hi. Fancy meeting you again. He's so snooty. As the Admirable mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Guardians have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lamence's backyard. And that is to say naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there's no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Guardians whet their blades and watch. If the Lamencans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. And that's kind of what each city-state's trying to do. Kind of bring everyone together against a common enemy. To this end, I expect they'll soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you will be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. I want to be a pirate, but will you sail with the Admiral? That's all for now. Until next time. He's grinning to himself. And other people. We will address that in the story. I'm pretty sure we do. But for now, yeah, sure, common enemy, I guess. I kind of like the twins, though. I like the story arc that they both experience. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel upon a rewatch, a replay. Vivi, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Please get them out of my office. I really wish for them to go home. Pray return to the Waking Sands, a hero in the making. Just a little bit longer. Wait, what am I doing? It's easy. I just go here. Just a little bit longer. Give me the eat the right. 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 Arcana skill. And fairy ticket. And Vesper Bay. And see the man with the funny hat. We're gonna see that man many a times. Hello again, good sir. What a funny hat you have. Okay. Thank you, Jamie. Boop, boop. Oh, God! He scared me! You can't just ride your mount like that. So fast past me. People are walking here. Okay. Hello, Minfilia. Welcome back, Vivi. Were the Grand Company's leader's words as illuminating as you'd hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Man in demand, one might say. Would that there were more of you, Vivi. Ha ha ha, that's funny. Would that there were more of me. Oh, if only. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. I know who I'm choosing. Who would y'all choose? Huh? What's this now?
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will
Ha, you're funny.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies.
Is that why she was mad? Yeah, because they were just like, join our Grand Company. They weren't actually remembering anyone, really. So that's what I chose. Rest well, Cloud.
As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light?
Zilch, zip, zero, nada.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them.
They're mad. I'm just gonna spoil. I feel like if I spoil, you'll understand. Okay, Showgrouse. They're mad because I'm pretty sure this is correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in chat. Spoilers. Yeah. They're mad because Louis Soir was their grandfather. Pretty sure that's why they're mad. It was a relative. And everyone no one's talking about him. They're just talking about all the things they did. That's why they're mad. And it kind of like struck me. I was like, why is he being such a jerk? Thanks for the follow, welcome in. And then I was like, oh, right. That's why they're being such jerks. That's why they're so, like, inattentive to the ceremony and also, like, seemingly critiquing every single thing that's said.
Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
I could tell you were still a little bit of a sourpuss about it, though. You still seemed a little upset about what was being said, but he also recognizes that we should move on. Where's Alize?
Our grandfather would never
There we go.
entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
There it is. He's unbothered.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I mean, they didn't name him, so at this point you're just like, who is the grandfather?
I should hope so.
And then the two twins split apart.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we shall see eye to eye. I should hope so. Hope does not come into it. Oh, I see. He's saying, like, we'll have to see eye to eye because what comes next is very grave, very serious, and we're gonna have to work together. We're gonna have to start plotting things together if we want anything to work. Because either we work together and we succeed, or we don't succeed.
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds.
I like Alize a lot, but that might be coming as a fellow red mage. Also, we're not going to see Alize for a little while now.
But prevent old ones from opening anew.
Okay. I choose this guy. Oh, how was the Admiral's speech? You need not explain. That you stand before me now is answer enough. You've resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? Yeah. That's the spirit, lads. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now the choice is made, it's time to add your name to our rolls. Make your way to Maelstrom Command back in Limsa. Tis on the upper decks, in case you've forgotten. I'll send word to our personnel officer to expect you. The duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you'll not regret this choice. May your passage be swift on your barren shore. Yeah, you probably picked the pretty lady. That tracks, Showgrouse, honestly. At the start, you didn't like her. We don't see a lot of her. I'm interested in seeing if she pops up earlier than I remember her popping up, though. That makes sense. Like, if you didn't choose her, I would be confused. Be like, who are you? Hail, Aventra! What business have ye at the Maelstrom Command? My name is Viva Valencia. I believe you're expecting me. Now that's very... Wow. You fight one primal, have one conversation with the Mother Crystal, and develop a power that few in this world do, the Echo, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm Vivi Valencia, and I believe you're expecting me. No, let's be humble. I'm here to enlist if you'll have me. I don't need to go telling my name to people who I don't even know. I don't know you. Let's keep this conversation short and simple. Oi, well met. Welcome to the Maelstrom. I'll need a name for the role, so... Oh, wait a minute. You're him. I'm him. You're him. Aren't you? Vivi Valencia. Oh, you're just as our recruitment officer described. How did he describe me? What does that mean? How was I described? That's weird. Short and cute. Okay, I accept it. Glad to have you aboard, friend. Now, before I can accept your oath, You must be made aware of several... Sir! Eh? Well, is it private and this better be important? Sir, we received report from Lookout in Lord Lenosha, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon the Highwind Skyways airship. The vessel's in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood, down it. We have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Valencia, this is highly irregular, but I fear your first duty in service in Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. If our men in Lower Lenosha is correct, the airship will come down in territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Garleans do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. Darn it. The thing I wanted to do was a little bit further away. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. You even have to ask? Like, come on. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to where I want to get today, but we'll definitely get there next time. But let's go ahead and see, because this is a fun little bit of lore for ye Final Fantasy fans. For all ye Final Fantasy fans. I have to go here? That's so far away. Might have been faster to go the other way. Not that way. Not that way either. Yeah, it's fine. We're almost there anyway. We're almost there. Waddle, waddle. And we waddle away. Waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. We'll get there eventually. It's fine. It's fine. The heck? Must be nice. But I'm not trying to break my immersion. My immersion! Hi, Jackal. Come in. I try to be a humble hero when I can. So that's why I'm like, oh, me? Viva Valencia, me? No. Try to stay under the radar. Me? Humble? Yes. Listen, the least amount of people I have to talk to, the better. I'm here to get in, do all my heroing, and getting out. That's what I aim to do. Okay. Over here? Oh, I see it. Oh, it's an instance battle. I can see it in the distance that it's an instanced battle. Exactly, Matamind. I do enjoy that song. I don't... You might be tripping then, Drac. Airship crewman. The heck was that? Hi! Fancy meeting you here. Dude. What the heck, dude? An adventurer. What you doing here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. How are we so sneaky? We're... The grass isn't that thick. Okay. An airship, though. Why am I huffing and puffing? Maelstrom Command sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Sorry. It's my first day. I'm new here. I'm new in town. Be at ease, sir, from the Maelstrom. You're Garland Ironcraft. The Garland Ironworks engineer, yes. One of our lookouts reporting an attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Valencia. Good work on reaching our theme here before the Imperials. We're just gonna go fight right now? Oh, wow. So what are they trying to do? Did they shoot it out of the sky? Did they just happen upon it? Oh, I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? Treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They're not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Okay. Oh. We'll be taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. No, leave that little Lalafell alone. Scouting party from Castor Mossidans, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Wedge. We have to help him. The fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. A tiny Bronco? Isn't that a new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring, she really was, till those dastards blasted her out of the sky. You see what his name is? He's Biggs. Alright, pay attention. We're gonna hit those Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can get it. They can have a knife in the gut, but not getting that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. What say you, Valencia? Ready to give those curs a hiding? Yeah, I am! Like a tidal wave, lads! Charge! Like a tidal wave. Wait, that's really good. I like that a lot. So this airship crashes in whatever city-state you chose. An ambush! To arms! To arms! Yeah, what's up? I'm here too. I'm new here. My first day. Who's the healer? Oh, you're the mage. Keep him away from the airship. You can try. Range units gotta go. Oh my gosh, stop healing him. Savages. You cannot stand against the might of the Empire. Now watch me. I'm standing pretty well right now, aren't I? I may not be very tall, but I stand just fine. Eh? Oops. Exterminate these barbarians. Teach them the futility of resistance. Okay, I'll get rid of you first. I think I'm lagging. Yeah, I'm lagging. Uh-oh. 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 Is stream okay? I think I'm lagging in game. I don't know why. Stream's fine. Weird. Stream's great. I keep missing my spells. Oh god. I didn't even see that happen. You see how fast that AoE appeared on my screen? Oh god, what the heck? Yeah, I'm lagging. I don't know why. Oh wow, yeah. He booked it. It's fine? Question mark? Okay, we're fine. That was weird. Did you see that man teleport, Cyber? Oh, it doesn't know that it's done. I might get booted from the server in a moment. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. Biggs! Biggs! That was weird. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too darn close. So how's she look anyway? Yeah, it's Wedge and Biggs. The auxiliary propeller's a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Broco home. We'll stand watch till the ship is ready for takeoff. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, and I doubt they'll get here. But I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. He's so tiny. Valencia, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command. Complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Command of the part you played today. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and Maelstrom lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge? Thank you. We're very grateful. That's Figs and Wedge. Cute, right? Okay, that was weird. Can I fight dodos normally? Without issue? The dodos are I'm fighting the dodos just... Nope, wait, the dodos are lagging. The dodos are lagging! Why am I lagging? Oh yeah, that's weird. I just... No, I think we're big lagging. If I go to the city, we'll see how bad the lag is. Ooh, the teleport took a second to go through. What's happening? My internet's good because stream is fine. It's fine. We're almost done. Let's see how bad the lag is by just standing here. Okay. Seems fine. Oh, that person just scooted across. Oh, people are scooting. People are scooting. The scoots. The scoots are happening. Yeah, people are like this. That's how you know lag is real. How dare they scoots? And that was also a bit of lag there. Interesting. Interesting. My sprint didn't go through. Oh god. It's fine. We're just gonna end after this quest. I think that's for the best. Welcome back, Valencia. I had a report. You need to be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. Scoots is what they're calling the lettuce bug now. The Scoots. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of after you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom course. Now, speaking of your induction, I kind of want to... Wait, what's the next one called? It won't even let me take the next quest. Event cancelled. Okay, we have to do it next time because, ooh, boy, this lag is real bad. Next time, I don't know, maybe we'll make a new friends? Tune in on Friday for even more Final Fantasy XIV. We'll start with some co-working. Blame it on me. You got him out of mind. We'll do some Fire Emblem Three Houses. We'll do some Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And we'll finish off with some Final Fantasy XIV. Who's this new friend? You'll have to wait till next time. I wanted to see it this time, but we'll just have to wait. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for being here, Bavarian's Heart. I'm going to go ahead and end our stream on YouTube first and foremost, but you can keep an eye out for the next stream notifications. That should all be going up for those 3 games on YouTube, so you can see what time they're happening in your time zone. Was mostly lurking, but thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here, Ryan. I will be raiding out on Twitch, so stick around if you're here so that you can get some channel points and show people where you're coming from raid-wise. But thank you all so much for joining on YouTube, and I'll see y'all on Friday. Have a good one. Bye, bye, bye. Have a good one. See ya, see ya. Do, 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 do.